Thank you, Diane, from One Black Rose Entertainment. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, and I shut her down for a little bit for a few years. Had to get my stuff back together. But I spent many years running up and down the Yellowhead Highway, so I thought I'd better do a song. It's doing pretty good on YouTube right now. Got around 10,000 hits. Hit a west side of Old Town, northern Alberta wind, right up to Princess Rupert. First time playing the Pacific Rim. I drank there a lot. Down to Joe's Ocean View Hotel. My time was good there, though sometimes it seemed like hell. The Yellowhead Highway took me west, and women and whiskey and coke tried their best to take this life away of mine. Whiskey nights, cocaine highs. I don't forget those days, though it seems so long ago. A Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway. Been traveling this highway for nearly 30 years. Hazelton's, Fraser Lake, Terrace and Houston. Met a lot of good people. Some of them are not alive today. I miss them all dearly. They're still with me in these songs that I play. A Yellowhead Highway took me west, and women and whiskey and coke tried their best. Take this life away of mine. Whiskey nights, cocaine highs. I don't forget those days, though it seems so long ago. A Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway. I've done this for years, been traveling up and down this highway. I was lost in a world that didn't seem to be going my way. A Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway, a Yellowhead Highway. Oh, we thank you guys. Appreciate that. This next song here, kind of gonna name dropping, I guess, too. It's not much of a name drop, but as long as you got money, you can pretty well go to any studio in the world if you got coin. But I recorded this one down at Brian Adams' studio, the Warehouse in Vancouver, and thanks to some indie radio, it went #1, I think, out in New Zealand. But I've been a supporter of our veterans, well, because my dad was a veteran and 2 uncles, and my dad served from 1941 to 1946. So I decided I better write a song about him, but somehow my ego slipped in and the song ended up about me. But it's called Son of a War Vet. I was raised up north of Fort St. John, back in the hills where the halfway runs, the Peace River flows. It's soon to be gone. Over Cache Creek on the Eunice Ranch, black bears roam and wild horses played. It was my home. I'll always be home. I'm just a goddamn long-haired redneck, son of a war vet. I've got a 30-30 and an attitude to go with it. Don't look down on me, boys, for how I was raised. I'm just a badass, long-haired redneck, son of a war vet. I broke the law when I was a kid. I pointed a gun at another man's head. He was in the wrong. I'll still stand strong. I did my time in a BC pen, worked detail. I was sweating wood, and when I got home, man, he was long gone. I'm just a BC long-haired redneck son of a war vet. I've got a 30-30 and a 357 to go with it. And don't look down on me, boys, for how I was raised. I'm just a goddamn long-haired redneck son of a war vet. I'm proud of my dad. He went off to war. He landed back in Juno Beach in 44. He didn't turn and run, but he aimed his guns. He put his young life out on a limb for his Canadian home. He was so proud of, he was a hell of a man. Yeah, I'm one of his sons. I'm just a BC long-haired redneck son of a war vet. I've got a 30-30 and an attitude to go with it. And don't look down on me, boys, for how I was raised. I'm just a BC long-haired redneck son of a war vet. I'm just a goddamn long-haired redneck son of a war vet. I'm just a BC long-haired redneck son of a war vet. Well, thank you guys. You guys, when Chris told me this was some pretty good people that hangs out here at Wheelies, and he's right, you guys. We thank you for sticking around supporting the three of us tonight. Diane of One Black Rose, she's starting this new thing, or trying to get it going around Western Canada here, this singer-songwriter thing. Because she said she's just kind of tired of listening to Spirit of the Sky all the time. So we're going to throw a bunch of new music like Chris did. I've known Chris for a few years now, and I tell you guys, he blows me away every time I see him. He's a good friend. So this song here I wrote when I was living in L.A., Lacombe, Alberta. Come on, give a old man a break here, man. The Duke. You ever get that feeling when you fell off the last train and your life ain't worth a shit? Yeah, I think I wrote this when I was really high, so I think that's what it's about. Yeah, I'm looking outside a window from a 2-story hotel room. I've been hiding behind the shadow of a curtain of sorrow and gloom. I've been drinking whiskey for days on end with my brother Cocaine. We're both in pain. Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I must have fell off the last train. Well, my life has been up and down so many times I feel I've been dealt a dirty hand. Yes, I've tried to do good in life, but things don't work out according to my plans. I got this chip on my shoulder, I can't seem to knock it off this old brain. Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I must have fell off the last train. Well, the years have gone by now. Somehow I got caught up in this game of life. Not too many things that matter to me anymore. Just my grandkids, my kids, and this guitar of mine. And I don't forget where I come from and what's behind all this heartache and pain. Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I must have fell off the last train. Yes, I know just how I got here. I fell off the last train. In the style of a kind of a John Prine, you guys. Thank you much. Have a good night, you guys. I'm going to do a title track off of my first album here that I finally did after 60 years of playing music. Yeah, me and Chris, we got our albums over here on sale. For me, it's like $50 each, man. Wasn't it? Oh, I've got to pay for the studio somehow. But they're going for 10. And cool t-shirts, too. Chris's is way nicer. Well, I'm a good salesman for other people, right? This song here is back in 1985. I got tired of the road. I was so bloody burnt out after about 10 years of playing, just grueling night after night after night, Sundays off kind of stuff. So I ended up going to a place called Dease Lake, and I built a cabin down on the Telegraph Creek Road. I ended up working for the BC Highways back in 1985. I plowed snow in the wintertime and built Bailey bridges in the summer. We redeck them, do all that kind of stuff. Well, we came across a wreck. Being up that far north, there's not much for first responders, and we were kind of the first guys there. And unfortunately, a couple of guys died. They hit the end of a Bailey bridge, and there wasn't nothing left of them. But I found 2 bottles of whiskey in the creek bank. And I went around that night in the bunkhouse in Bob Quinn Lake, and I was saying, "Hey, man, I'm drinking dead man's whiskey." Well, I think it cursed me, because for many years I fought the bottle, and on the same highway I lost my sister-in-law and my brother. South of Bob Quinn Lake on Highway 37, 2 men died, hit a Bailey bridge on a lonesome gravel road. 2 bottles of whiskey lay unbroken on the creek bank. I picked them up, took them back to camp, and drank them, no remorse. I'm drinking a dead man's whiskey. That night something was torn from me. Don't know the name of the 2 men that died that day. I didn't even take the time to pray. I drank her whiskey anyway. The lure of the alcohol, the call of the night, burned a hole in my eyes and left me without sight. I was running blind all those years. Even cocaine and whiskey couldn't erase what I seen with my tears. But every night the devil comes for me. She tempts me with her whiskey and weed. Whispers in my ears, I'll be forgiven of all of my bad deeds. I'm drinking a dead man's whiskey. That night something was torn from me. Don't know the name of the 2 men that died that day. Didn't even take the time to pray. I drank the whiskey anyway. Oh, I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you very much. Oh, you guys have been a great audience. This is cool. You guys sticking it out. Friday night, probably a lot of cabarets to go in this town, is there? No? No cabarets? This is it? This is it for live entertainment? Oh, huh? God damn, we stars. Yeah, mother. Oh, that's cool, you guys. Well, this song here is probably my, I wrote it, we're in the same place that I got busted growing weed. And we ended up doing the video in the same barn. And God damn it if the video didn't hit 75,000 views on YouTube. That was I thought that was kind of funny. It's called, actually I was making fun, and when I wrote this, I was making fun of these wannabe young kids out there running around, them country boys saying they're a bunch of outlaws. Well, yeah, so yeah, it's called The Difference Between Me and You. How can you sing outlaw songs? You've never been an outlaw. How can you moan the blues if you've never been blue? How can you write songs about prison? You've never been there. Yes, that's the difference between me and you. Yeah, back in '87, I went to prison. It was much better than being on the run. That judge, he sentenced me hard labor. He said, boy, that'll teach you not to point a gun. They handcuffed behind my back, just like the movies. Yeah, they threw me in a paddy wagon and hauled my ass down south. Christmas Eve in prison wasn't pretty when you got two kids at home that you love. How can you sing outlaw songs? Never been an outlaw. How can you moan the blues if you've never been blue? How can you write songs about prison? You've never been there. Yeah, that's the difference between me and you. Like I said, went to Christmas back sometime, and goddamn Christmas, forgot my words. Yeah, just like Myrtle's song, they brought a choir from off the street. They sang songs about Jesus and the Bible. I want to punch that warden right in the face. My prison life's behind me, I'm not proud of. Yeah, don't worry, folks, I'm not allowed to own a gun. But the one thing they can't take away is my music. I'm still gonna write about outlaws and never song. One named Chris. Can you sing outlaw songs? Never been an outlaw. How can you moan the blues if I've never been blue? How can you write songs about prison? You never been there. Yes, that's the difference between me and you. Yes, that's the difference between me and you. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Well, about 14 years ago was the last time I was sitting in a jail. It's not a proud thing to do when you're becoming a grandfather and stuff like that. But sometimes shit happens. Unfortunately, yeah. Been there a few times, not proud of it. I write about a lot of that and my mistakes in life and drugs and alcohol. I call this one my prison song. I don't even know what the hell they call it. Leave my sins behind. Don't even know what key you do. Sang it for so long, I forgot how to sing it. I've been to prison a few times. I guess I'll never learn. Dad said I was a slow learner, son. You only get what you give in return. Yeah, back in his days, a man's handshake was his final word. And if I get to where I wanna go, can I leave my sins behind? Oh, I got so many of them. Some folks must think I was unkind. I put a gun to a man's head. I don't know what was going through my mind. A lot of that. And if I get to where I wanna go, and I'll leave my sins behind. Another day of hardcore drinking. Since I left these prison walls, I can't seem to tell my loved ones how sorry for the hell I put them through. 'Cause if I'd listened to my father and I've had the kindness of my mother, I wouldn't be here. So if I get to where I wanna go, can I leave my sins right here? And if I get to where I wanna go, can I leave my sins behind? Oh, I got so many of them. Some folks must think I was unkind. I put a gun to a man's head. I don't know what was going through my mind. So if I get to where I wanna go, can I leave my sins behind? If I get to where I wanna go, I'll leave my sins behind. Another day of hardcore drinking. First thing I did when I got out of jail, man, did I get shit-faced. Well, we kind of got drunk inside too, but you had to be, and when they start taking blood from you and giving you shit, hey, well, you got alcohol. It was the shits all right in the bowl. Wasn't the greatest shit. Got you there, though. I'm going to try this new one here on you guys. I'm going to be putting it out, I think, on my third album. Yeah. No, fourth album. I'm actually going to be working on my fourth one. I just call it the Outlaw song because I really don't have a name for it. I've been known to go outlaw when I'm drinking. I've been known to go drinking when I think I'm an outlaw. Yeah, I drank too much in my life, slipping. Yes, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. Yeah, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. I like to shoot guns, raise all kinds of hell. I like to fire up my horses and I run them for a spell. Rolling down this old highway, stealing gas along the way. I got a show at the Coldwater, I'll make it there today. I've been known to go outlaw when I'm drinking. I've been known to go drinking when I think I'm an outlaw. I drank too much in my life, slipping. Yes, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. Yes, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. I never would have dreamed that I'd live this long. Me and Rick were fighting these strangers on a dark barroom floor. But Bill, the bartender, he pulled out a gun. Yeah, the fighting was over without too much blood. I've been drinking all day in the Tanzilla pub. Yeah, later that night, I almost took a man's life. But I came to my senses when I ran out of whiskey. I did a year in the pen, I did a whole lot of searching. I've been known to go outlaw when I'm drinking. I've been known to go drinking when I think I'm an outlaw. I drank too much in my life to slip in. Yes, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. Yes, I go outlaw when I'm drinking. Oh shit, I screwed up the last one. We're allowed to do that live. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh. Yeah, no, not today, man. I've been a good boy today. trying to control some of my urges. This one here is actually about a biker friend of mine that, yeah, well, he ended up on the wrong side of a gun. It's called Sun Crashes Hard. Somewhere down a dark and lonely road lies a body that's 4 hours cold. Bullet through the tattoo on his chest. One says, I love you to death. Sonny had the world by the tail. Years of dealing, no time in jail. But the Reaper won't wait in line. He always shows up when it's time. Sun crashes hard in the west. Sun crashes hard. The stranger's wearing Sonny's leather vest. The moon is turning blue. There ain't nothing you can do. The sun crashes hard in the west. His money barrel was holding 50 grand. His 44 was always close at hand. But this was just another midnight deal. That money held a murderous appeal. On a sofa in a condo by the dock, Sonny's girl said staring at the clock. She's starting to feel a little sick as she counts out every single tick. Sun crashes hard in the west. Sun crashes hard. A stranger's wearing Sonny's leather vest. The moon is turning blue. There ain't nothing you can do. The sun crashes hard in the west. The sun crashes hard in the west. Sun crashes hard in the west. Kind of a dramatic ending on that one. Thank you, you guys. Bill, wherever you are up there, that was a song from my buddy Bill. I called him Sonny in the song, but Bill didn't seem to rhyme, so it was good, so I had to use Sonny. And we all know who Sonny is. It's Bill. It's Bill. You got that right. That's a good one. Well, not all my songs are about drugs and alcohol. About 95% of them are, in prison and shit like this. This one here is this is just called Life on the West Coast. Born in rush hour traffic, just giving on the radio. Portman bridges had to crawl, massive tunnels moving slow. And now she is whole like magic, to the right things in her hands. Coffee in her cup is cold. This ain't what she'd planned. She wanted a life on the West Coast, had to leave that prairie town. One more day with those waves of grain, she thought she would drown. Life on the West Coast, life on the West Coast. More rain is in the forecast, job market's looking thin. Bogey office to the food bank are the only sight she's seen. Her mother tried to tell her there's just no place like home. She wouldn't listen. Now it's CBC, her all alone. She wanted life on the West Coast, had to leave that prairie town. One more day with those waves of grain, damn, that sounds good. Life on the West Coast, life on the West Coast. She misses her family. It's been a long time since she's been gone. She knows in her heart the lower mainland will always be her home. 'Cause she wanted life on the West Coast, she had to leave that prairie town. There's one more day with those waves of grain, yeah, she thought she would drown. Life on the West Coast, life on the West Coast, life on the West Coast, life on the West Coast. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Is the bar shutting down yet? No. Well, this song here I wrote, everybody thought it was a love song, yet it is. It's about all the guitars I pawned off, probably about 100 or so in my lifetime, and I miss every one of them, man. It was a shitty thing to do to my guitars, just so I could have a drink. So recently, about a couple of years back, John Prine died back a few years. I don't know how many it's been now. It's during the COVID shit or whatever. And it's hard to believe he's gone. I think one of the greatest poets that ever came out of America. So I kind of stole his idea, his style on this song here. It's called Without You. I'm a Chinese puzzle in the dark. I'm a champion plug without a spark. I'm a game of pool without a cue. Just how I feel about you. I'm Captain Kirk without a phaser. I'm a big consumer without Ralph Nader. Who? I'm a chuck wagon without the steer. Just how I feel about you. Without you, it's sad and lonely. You know you are my one and only. Please don't leave me standing here like a mug without a beer. That's just how I feel without you. I'm Liberty Bell without a crack. I'm a flat tire without a jack. I'm a game of pool without a cue. That's just how I feel about you. I'm the USA without a war. And I'm Chernobyl without a core. I'm Muddy Waters without the blues. Just how I feel about you. And without you, it's sad and lonely. You know you are my one and only. Please don't leave me standing here like a mug without a beer. Just how I feel about you. Just how I feel without you. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Are we closing down? Probably a last song for the night? I think the bar's shutting her down. I don't know what time they shut her down, but we probably should get it. Lots of time. What should I do? I could do that one, I reckon. This one here, my ego, when I wrote this one, I was so high, my ego was so wild that I thought I was a bad outlaw, bad biker. I just ended up being kind of a bad musician. Is that right? Anyways, it's called Outlaw Writer. Beats, echoes hollow in his brain. He's pounding across that desert soil. Been too long since his range. Outlaw horse, outlaw rider, hangman's noose in the wind, and that dust cloud is closing in. Payment for his sins. Freedom's just a ride down a highway. Solo saddle on a soft tail frame. Wind screams justice in my ears. I'm an outlaw writer. And we're one and the same. One and the same. Shovel head echoes hollow in his brain. He's carving down that mountain road in the chilling BC rain. His leather straps are flapping against his horse of black and chrome, and that S&S is sucking wind, trying to get back home. Freedom's just a ride down a highway. Solo saddle on a hardtail frame. The wind screams justice in my ears. I'm an outlaw writer. And we're one and the same. One and the same. And freedom's just a ride down a highway. Six strings on hardwood frame. The wind screams justice in my ears. And I'm an outlaw writer. And we're one and the same. One and the same. I'm an outlaw writer. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh. It's really kind of you. Well, it's probably going to have to go back to drugs and alcohol songs that I write. Kind of writing it out of my good ones without I don't say anything like that. Oh, okay. Well, this one, I just did this video about a year ago, I think, downtown Vancouver. And about a year ago, I was sober, clean and sober for many years. Something happened. So you can check this out on YouTube. We're kind of making fun of drug and alcohol. It's called I Miss Drinking. I miss drinking. I'm partying all night. Yeah, doing all kinds of illegal shit, 'cause I like that extra Yeah, driving drunk and fighting with the wife. I miss drinking to this day. I miss drinking everywhere. I miss drinking. I miss cocaine all the time. Yeah, snorting till my nose bleeds. Yeah, I really miss that high. I miss cocaine. Yeah, driving high and fighting with the wife. I miss cocaine to this day. I miss cocaine everywhere. I miss cocaine. I miss the devil that lived inside of me. It used to come out every night as long as I had speed. I miss that devil. Yeah, the devil man that lived inside of me. I miss that devil to this day. I miss that little bastard every day. I miss drinking. I miss drinking and partying all night. Yeah, starting till my nose bleeds. Yeah, I really love that sight. I miss drinking. Yeah, weed and mushrooms and all that good stuff. I miss drinking to this day. I miss alcohol everywhere. I miss drinking. Thank you. I think we're going to wrap her up tonight, you guys. I think everybody's gone. You guys, thanks a lot for sticking around, man. Means a lot to old buggers like me and Chris. Wow, man, I guess we're getting old, eh? Getting old. We paid a lot of money to look like this, man. So, I don't know what the heck. Well, hey, I know what I'll do. Since I support our veterans so much, because our government doesn't. So I wrote this song when I heard about an organization called Wounded Warriors, and it's about the high rate of suicide with our Canadian military. So, and it's like, yeah, we like it. We love them when they go off to war, but it seems like we hate them when they come back when they're all buggered up. So it's like people turn their back on them. But who in the hell's going to fight our war if we're too old and we ain't got a bunch of kids that can't do it? So this is called Wounded Warriors. We stand together, we're strong and tall. We're Canadians, one and all. Wounded Warriors, Canada's vets. They fought for us, time to fight for them. They put everything on the line, their life, their limbs, their precious minds. As I sit here sipping chill white wine, reaping all the awards from my life. Wounded warriors, they're running out of time. Suicide is on the rise. Man, don't keep it locked up inside. There's people out there, they need our help. Why wouldn't we want to help a war vet out? Don't run away and hide what you've seen with your eyes. We stand together, we're strong and tall. We're Canadians, one and all. Wounded warriors, Canada's vets. They fought for us, time to fight for them. They put everything on the line, their life, their limbs, their precious minds. As I sit here sipping chill white wine, reaping all the awards from my life. Wounded warriors are running out of time. And God bless our wounded warriors. They're the true north, strong and free. spill their blood on foreign soil to keep us from danger. Thank you. We stand together, we're strong and tall. We're Canadians, one and all. Wounded warriors, Canada's vets. They fought for us, time to fight for them. They put everything on the line. Their life, their limbs, their precious minds. As I sit here sipping chilled white wine, reaping all the awards from my life. Wounded warriors are running out of time. They're running out of time. Calvin, Rempel, Chris Andres, my bro. I'm Duane Watson. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to play here in Vic tonight. You Wheelies, you guys, and you gentlemen sticking around. Great staff, great beer, good food. Thank you very much. Hope to see you on the flip side.